back, everyone, to another exciting episode of Classrooms at Campus. I'm Karan, your host.
And I'm Muhammad, your co-host. Today, we're embarking on a journey into the world of digital creativity. It's a topic that's reshaping the way we express ourselves, learn, and even work.
That's right, Mohammed. We're living in a digital renaissance where technology empowers us to be more creative than humans have ever been before. Whether you're into art, music, writing, or any other form of self-expression, the digital age has opened up endless possibilities.
But before we get into it, if you're watching us on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're watching us on Spotify, please don't forget to give us that 5-star review. It really helps. So, Karan, what does this digital renaissance look like? And how can high school students tap into this potential? But in this episode, we'll explore how technology has revolutionized creativity and how it can be your greatest ally in high school and beyond. So, Karan, how is it?
It's actually really interesting because when you look at it, digital painting to 3D modeling, there's just so many possibilities that we're gonna show you in this episode today that will be able to help you unleash your artistic talents into the world of digital art and design using software and tools that are readily available. And for aspiring musicians and music composers, we'll also discuss how digital technology has transformed the music industry, as a lot of music songs before were in person and much more live compared to now where they're all digital. You can create, record, and produce your music right from your computer or even from your own smartphone. That's actually how a lot of popular people, musicians, or even singers and composers, all of that group started their actual career. And look at now where it's gotten them to.
But the digital renaissance isn't just limited to arts. It can also come in contact with technology that can enhance your writing and storytelling skills. From blogging to interactive fiction, there are countless ways to share your voice with the world. And it's not just about that, but also that it's revolutionized how we learn. Whether it be from online courses, tutorials, and educational apps that can help you excel in high school and prepare for university.
Oh, and it's not just limited to people who are more on the creative end. I feel it can also have mathematical students or even science students. I actually saw this Instagram reel once about this person using this digital software that allowed them to make organ stickers or just have them pre-made, which they were that really helped them and fellow students in medical school use them to really label everything that they wanted to. This includes organs like the heart and then lungs, and you could, so you're really able to focus on little organs like the cilia and the bronchioles and those parts of those organs.
That's really interesting.
And in terms of math or mathematics, different courses calculus and advanced functions and vectors and data management, I know there are a lot of different programs that are that still fun, that digital renaissance where in different programs they're able to grab those functions, make those charts very easily compared to if you were to do them on pen and paper or actually if you were to present them to someone.
Yeah, and it's not just that, but for example, if you're involved in any extracurriculars, you would know how big of a deal Canva really is. It really makes beautiful and engaging posters that you can publish on your extracurricular social medias, and if you want to post it all around the school to engage more people and get them excited and really introduce them to the club itself. So that, in my opinion, is a really fantastic way of how technology works in this sort of digital renaissance.
For sure, and I feel it's not just Canva. There's so many different programs like SlideScope for Google Slides or PowerPoint presentations where templates come pre-made to you. And even in Canva, there's so many new offerings that are available for people.
Yeah.
I'm personally I did this internship at a nonprofit last year where I was given a Canva premium account, so that really shows the significance of Canva, because that's what we use for our companies. What I made. I was a marketing officer, right? So that's what I did for my company's my job. And yeah, it was really fun, and it was like I found it fairly easy compared to like other jobs because there's just like it's so much easier to do that. But like it still like it takes a lot of effort. But compare like in comparison to like previous eras or like previous time periods where it was like so much harder to do the same thing. And yeah, I think it's not just that though. Like even if you are like in like different settings, this kind of like digital renaissance, like this period can really help you as this is something that applies globally and not just like in more developed countries because this can even be a source of income. Like there's so many opportunities for people out there for like digital marketing that like even just by like simply posting online you can like generate money, and like if you're at those levels you're able to get sponsorships and ambassadorships, and like you can like and that there's like it's like an endless world of opportunities.
Now let's get to AI generative art. Karan,
Yeah.
do you have any experience using AI generative art?
Personally, I've never used it, but I've like had a lot of friends that like use it for different projects. But yeah, I've never used it, but I found it like pretty intriguing how it's basically like I'm not fully sure. So like, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it just like where you put like a prompt and like your whole image comes like different kinds and you can choose them or something?
Yeah, so that's basically how it works.
Have you used it actually?
I haven't really used it, but I've seen many videos about how Adobe released their own generative fill,
Yeah.
which basically allows you to even modify an image and
Oh,
add
damn.
more to it. For example, like if you want to change the scenery you're in like a picture, it can do that. It's really powerful and really shows you the power of technology as a whole and machine learning too. Since it's an AI-based model that learns of data that it receives, and Adobe did that by like simulating different like I would say images and training
Yeah.
the model to basically adapt to it.
I'll actually try that out next time because when I was on Canva, like on my work account, I saw this like new thing. It was called like Magic or something. Oh, and by the way, we're obviously not sponsored by them. But yeah, basically like Magic. It was something called like Magic or something like that, where like it that does stuff for you on Canva. So it's just getting so like modernized and like revolutionized. Where I think it's like getting to a point where it like might be a little bit scary to identify authentic human work, but it's like but also like it can be used for human benefit and convenience. But I also find it really interesting how like you said you've never used it because you're always on top of like AI things, and like I know like you introduced me to ChatGPT like roughly like a couple months ago, and I found that really helpful in my like school life to like be able to like make like cue cards and practice tests and stuff and summarize key informations. But yeah, like how come you never found the need to use it?
First of all, Adobe is a really expensive license in itself, and as a high school student, I don't really make my own income, so it's really like challenging for me.
But are there like free ones though, or is all of them free and paid? Because I'm not sure.
I found that most of them are paid, and even in the free ones, I don't really have a use for it, so I wouldn't really go out of my way to even get it in the first place.
Completely
It's a really
understandable.
cool tool, but I wouldn't really need it myself.
Okay.
But I realized that you were doing that one biology project that I found that it would have been really useful since you had to make your own unique living organism, and that would have really benefited you. But like giving it a description of how you wanted it to look.
Oh, that's actually like I should have used it. You know why? Because it was like I had to make my adaptation. Like this one has like this organ, and this one like that protrudes it, and like this has like 5 brains and a heart, and like has green skin or something. So if I like made it, I think it would have been really helpful because I actually go through this whole like hour-long process of visually designing it, so it's like visually appealing. But not just that, I feel like it could have also allowed for like different variations of that same organism, which I think would have like really helped me. But regardless, I think my like bio teacher really liked my exam, like my project anyway. So as long as the work's done, but obviously there like the whole thing again is about like time efficiency, correct? Yeah.
So that's it for today's episode of Classroom to Campus. We hope you're as excited about the limitless possibilities of digital creativity. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences of digital projects,
Please connect with us on different social media platforms. Until next time, keep those dreams alive and see ya.
bye.